Rebound controlled here by the Panthers. That follow-up won't go, and here comes Shady up the floor. Maxwell, he'll let it go again and score again.
Yeah, and there Ronnie Olson made the adjustment. Maxwell's one of the guys they're choosing not to guard. He's knocked down 2 threes, so maybe the junk defense will be challenged.
Hey, 30 seconds ago was a 2-point lead at 7-5. Now Shady leads by 8. In the lane, the answer comes from Kobe Taylor.
Good pull-up jumper by Kobe Taylor.
Here's Maxwell, the floater down the lane. Too close for him, Coach. He's been showing the range here.
If they're not going to guard him, stay behind that 3. You're 2 for 2, young man. Stay out there and fire him in all day, like playing horse.
That's right. 6-point lead for Shady. Pikeview with the basketball. The winner comes back Wednesday night. The loser will turn in their equipment tomorrow after school. Working around the corner, right side to Taylor. He lets go on a 3. Shot rims out. Rebound comes down to Taylor. He'll fire it up from the lane. It won't go. Now Shady with a rebound. Holstein gives it off now to Duncan. Sends it cross court, and that one's thrown away. As we had Maxwell and Cole Chapman going for the ball there. Well, it just looked like an errant pass too long there for either one of them really to get their hands on.
Oh, yeah, and here's on the other end, good drive, pull-up jumper by Kobe Taylor. Great pull-up. Shady's into their man-to-man press again. They'll run and jump out this, and the guy who gets jumped has to come back from the ball there. Okay. Pike, you did a good job of spreading the court that time.
Panthers down 6 with a minute to go in the first. With possession, Kobe Taylor out top. Here's a 3-ball head of the key. That one's up and in.
Oh, a nice square-up 3-point shot.
At the other end, Maxwell answers with a 3 of his own. He's got 9 in the quarter.
Okay, they have to get out of that defense and guard Maxwell.
At the other end, another 3-ball put up by Kobe Taylor's no good. Rebound put up and in by Dylan Blake.
Blake with the tough, hard-nosed points, cuts it to 4.
20 seconds to go in the first.
Maxwell says, y'all aren't going to guard me. I've hit 3 of them.
No good this time, and a rebound comes down to Blake. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's Damewood out front. Gives it over on the right side. Here's a shot put up at the buzzer. It's no good. After 1, it's Shady 16, Pikeview 12. This is WVSSAC High School Basketball postseason on Video Productions.
Northside, where everybody rides. Northside Chevrolet Buick GMC Route 19 in Summersville on Northside Drive. Brand new professional grade GMCs for less, including ready for work heavy duties, Chevy Silverados, Equinox, and more at Northside. A new generation of luxury is here. Experience the new Buick at Northside Chevrolet Buick GMC Route 19 in Summersville. Browse our enormous inventory now at northsidewv.net.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100-plus stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
After 1, Shady Spring with a 4-point lead here, Coach. 16-12 over the Pikeview Panthers.
That was David Thomas for Pikeview that hit that 3 at the top of the key. 6'4" young man with a nice, sweet stroke.
First quarter stats, we'll get to those here in a moment, and that moment is now on this kick ball.
I think Shady is showing Jeff a little 1-3-1 that they just put in this week. It looks like they're jumping out of their man-to-man, but look at them right now. You can tell they're in that 1-3-1. So Pikeview thinks they're still in the man. Here comes the jump. And turnover off his knee.
Yep. Gage Damewood lost it out of bounds.
Good move by Ronnie Olson, coming into sectional play with a little wrinkle in your pocket, and got Shady a quick turnover to start the second quarter.
Shady was 6 of 16 from the field in that first quarter. They were 4 of 11 from 3. Here's Maxwell. He'll try it again. Shot won't go. Rebound to Braden Chapman. Gives it off to Cole Chapman. That one won't go. It's out of bounds. It'll go over to Pikeview. They'll say it goes off of Maxwell.
You know, Pikeview staying in the game with their little junk defense, and Amar Maxwell, you know, he hit his first couple, but give Coach Thompson credit. He's sticking with his plan, and Amar was open that time and didn't make it. So, I mean, he's sticking with his plan. He's going to try to stop the big three and make other people beat him. Here's this 1-3-1 for Shady. So he had a wrinkle for the tournament, and so did Shady. There's the double.
He'll get it down in the corner here to Lawson. Out front to Damewood. Left side, 3-ball. Pennington up. That one off the side of the iron. Rebound comes in to David Thomas.
David Thomas doing a few good things here after getting a little playing time in there. Again.
In the lane, shot put up for 2. No good by Thomas. Rebound comes down to Shady. Quick outlet down the floor to Cole Chapman. Cross court to Maxwell. He'll drive in, stop it at the foul line, go out front to Braden Chapman.
Yeah, it's bothering Maxwell a little bit to be that wide open.
Now to Braden Chapman, drives the lane, little floater with the right hand is no good. Thomas will rebound. Here come the Panthers, down by 4.
Shady's in that 1-3-1 again. I don't know if Pikeview's recognized it. Here comes the trap.
Official timeout. Okay, had a shoe that was untied.
And their coach, Colton Thompson, has recognized it, and he just now called for 2-guard. Ronnie Olson upset with the stoppage in play for the shoe tie. I probably would be too. But anyway, all right, now Pikeview's going to their 2-guard set. They read, see how long before Ronnie, well, he's trying to get them in their 2-guard set. There they are. And he had his open man right across court.
Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Pikeview.
Yeah, and then Coach Thompson is telling David Thomas, reverse that ball. So it looks like Pikeview will be in the right alignment now.
Referee Scott Cantley puts the ball down, starts the count. Boy, barely get it inbounds in time. Here's Thomas.
Shady going to man-to-man on the out-of-bounds underplay.
Working around the left corner for Pennington, out front to Damewood. Damewood will drive down, the ball knocked away by Braden Chapman. Here comes Duncan up the floor. Out front to Braden Chapman. Penetrates down the lane, puts it up in the hand, no good. Rebound Holstein, no, but he's fouled. And Holstein will shoot 2.
If you would have told Coach Thompson that you would have 9 turnovers, there's Holstein almost got the and one. You would have 9 turnovers in the first quarter in 2 minutes and only be down 4. He would take that all day long.
Holstein hits the first. That gives him 3 points early.
Well, Braden Chapman, Todd Duncan, and Cole Chapman have scored a combined 2 points. So give Colton Thompson credit. Okay, here comes that 1-3-1 trap again.
Holstein hits both. The lead at 6. Maxwell with a steal. Goes behind his back at half court. Gives it over now to Cole Chapman. In the corner, a Duncan 3 is no good. Rebound underneath to Braden Chapman. Out to Maxwell. Long NBA 3 is short, but the rebound cleaned up and in by Braden Chapman.
The ball finds active people. Braden Chapman's always active. I mean, Pikeview's junk defense is doing a good job of stopping the big 3, but they're giving Shady buckets on extra opportunities.
Timeout, Pikeview. It comes with 5:26 to go in this second quarter. The lead at 8 points now for the Shady Spring Tigers at 20-12. Pikeview's used both of its 20-second or 30-second timeouts.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize that was a 30, Jeff. Pikeview, I mean, the junk defense is working. The big 3 has 2 points. Braden Chapman has, 4. Braden has 2. Todd Duncan has 2. But where it's getting them beat, the defenders of those 3 people are doing a good job defending, but when the shot goes up, they got to go after the rebound.
Right.
I mean, Shady's had multiple baskets on offensive rebounds. And between the Pikeview's 10 turnovers to Shady's 4, that's a huge difference in the game right now.
Right now, Shady with 8 offensive rebounds of their team total of 12. That's doing the work down low.
Yeah, right there's the difference in the game. Shady able to score off of offensive rebounds, and Pikeview's inability to keep control of the basketball.
All right, Panther basketball with 5:25 on a turning second quarter clock.
Hey,
8-point lead.
Ronnie Olson out of the timeout went back to his traditional man-to-man defense.
Here's Meadows into Colson. Out front to Pennington. He'll let the floater go from the elbow. Shot no good. Rebound comes out in the corner. It is out of bounds. It'll belong to Pikeview.
Big possession for the Pikeview Panthers here. They need a bucket. They don't want this lead to swell to double figures.
Panthers inbound right in front of the Shady bench. He'll get it into Meadows. Bounce passes in the corner to Blake. Out top to Meadows again.
It's not smooth passing at all. Everything seems like it's fumbled or off mark, or they just got to get in the rhythm, and Shady's defense is creating some of that.
Here's Pennington. Bounce passes in the lane. We got a travel call, another Pikeview turnover. That's 11 for the game.
Yeah, Coach Thompson's doing a great job of not going crazy. 11 turnovers? Or 12? Oh, my goodness. There's a turnover. 11 turnovers. Wow.
And up the floor, Pikeview on defense there. They knock it out. Dylan Blake overplaying there on Cole Chapman, but knocked it out of bounds. Pass goes deep in the backcourt. Here's Duncan. Inside, Holstein puts it up. Shot rims out. Rebound comes down to Colson.
What he's counting on is Braden Chapman or the big scorers getting impatient, and there Braden Chapman just plays basketball, made the right play. Could have been an easy basket for Shady, but Holstein unable to put it in. But Braden Chapman, Cole Chapman, Todd Duncan will continue to make the right plays. And the worst thing they could do is get frustrated. Another turnover, my gracious.
Up the floor, here's Braden Chapman, drives in, lays it up, shot is good. He's got 4.
Yeah, Braden Chapman getting a bucket in transition. Pikeview with all these turnovers, we better shoot it from 30 feet. At least hit the rim and try to rebound it.
The lead is 10 for the first time tonight.
Yeah, just way too many turnovers. Got to shoot it when you're open. There you go.
Colson 3, no.
Got to put it up on the rim, give it a chance.
Holstein rebounds, gives it over to Braden Chapman, down the floor to Holstein, out front to Maxwell. Maxwell will drive in, he'll travel.
Yeah, Maxwell, being a freshman here, just seeing that defense, there's the quick hands by Chapman, able to come to the other end and finish with the left hand. Yeah, Amar Maxwell just has to realize, don't fight the game, I'm wide open. All you got to do is shoot it in the basket. Now Cam Mans comes in. He's going to be wide open. Here comes that 1-3-1. Okay, Pikeview's got a 2-guard set with it this time. Got to have a player over here on the left side so he can have 2 options to go to. Yeah, really late getting a player over here on the left side. You know, against the 1-3-1, you got 2 guards. You put 2 people in the corners, and somebody roams the middle. And as long as you hit, the offensive player needs to have 3 outlets, middle, ahead, and beside. And he has nobody beside him right now.
Here's Damewood, gives it over to Blake.
There's your shot.
In the corner, Pennington for a 3. That one is too long. Fight for the rebound under the basket, and we got a tie-up. Possession will go to Shady.
Yeah, Pikeview needs to get their best 2 shooters in the corners. Now, that's easier said than done because if they're the best 2 ball handlers, they have to have it up front. Shady on a 9-2 run the last 6 minutes. Pikeview has to figure out some way to get the ball in the basket, or this is going to get ugly quick.
And Damewood almost with a steal, but knocks it out of bounds. 10-point lead, and Pikeview, coach, has not scored in this second quarter.
Yeah, and then for Shady, what you do against a junk defense, sometimes you just run your man-to-man stuff. Forget there, run your man sets. Run your best sets against a man-to-man, or just give it to cameramans and let him shoot it. He's wide open out there.
Here's Duncan. Out to Cole Chapman. Takes it down the lane, gives over to Mans, who's been on the bench with 2 fouls, and he scores. Mans down low has 5 points.
And Shady's doubled up Pikeview now, 24-12. Just really fumble the ball a lot.
At the other end, Cameron Lawson with it for Pikeview. On the right side, a 3-ball by Taylor is going to be an air ball. It's out of bounds. Shady basketball with just over 2 minutes left in the half.
And you know, Princeton plays a really good matchup zone, and Pikeview put up a bunch of points against them. So Shady is just playing their scramble defense and really getting after it.
Timeout on the floor, 2:02 to go until halftime. It is Shady up 24-12 on Pikeview. This is high school basketball and video productions.
Ever wonder where the capital A in Chick-fil-A came from? It started with grade A, top quality chicken. But we believed everything, not just the food, should be grade A. A is for all the little things we do to bring you our best every day.
The A in Chick-fil-A means a loving, caring team. We're all very supportive of each other. It goes beyond being a team. It's like a family, you know? I definitely can't imagine working anywhere but Chick-fil-A ever, especially right now.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again.
Now that the world keeps turning around.
Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Want to thank all our sponsors for allowing us to broadcast this game here from the Raleigh County Convention Center. Sectional tournament basketball, Coach. We're almost into May.
Kind of fun playing basketball this time of year. You know, for Pikeview, the coaching staff's done a great job putting this defense together and really making it hard on Shady. Give them credit. But when you see you have the same amount of turnovers as points, there may be a problem. Now let's make that more turnovers than points. So,
that is 13 now in Pikeview.
And 12 points. So I don't know, old Jeff Foxworthy saying, when you have more turnovers than points and it's almost halftime, there may be a problem.
You got problems.
You do. And their problems is, a lot of it is on their own, just throwing the ball away. You got to take care. The ball is valuable. You have to take care of it. They're doing a good job on the defensive end.
Here's Holstein out top to Cole Chapman. He'll swing it out front. Braden Chapman now over to Mans. Ball tipped away. Colson feeds it up now to Cameron Lawson. Into the front court comes Pikeview. Taylor down low, puts it up. Shot no good. Missed by Blake. Battle for the rebound now to Pikeview. Here's Colson. Out to Taylor. Back on the right wing, and another turnover. The travel call against Cameron Lawson.
That's 14 and 12 points. I know the coaching staff's going to be so frustrated for Pikeview when they get in there at halftime. Say, wow, we held them to 24 points. That's a good holding Shady for 24 points, and they only scored 12.
Inside, a shot put up no good by the Tigers. That was Mans. Rebound comes down to Pikeview. And with 40 seconds to go in the half, here's a steal. Braden Chapman, lead pass. Cole Chapman, layup shot, good.
Wow, beautiful layup by Cole Chapman. The right hand was blocked. He just calmly put it in his left hand, knocked it in for a 14-point lead.
26-12 the score. Gage Damewood In the left corner now to Kobe Taylor. Taylor will drive, fired up and score. The first points of the second quarter for Pikeview comes with 15 seconds to go in the period.
Great little runner by Kobe Taylor.
Here's Pikeview. I'm sorry, that's a shot by Shady. It's no good, and we've come to the end of the first half here with the score. Shady 26, Pikeview 14. We'll return. You're watching high school basketball on Video Productions.
When it comes to your injury case, the Mize Law Firm is second to none. What other lawyers, members of both the $1 Million Advocates Club and the nation's 100 top trial lawyers? What other law firm has offices in both Beckley and Lewisburg to serve you? When you've been injured, hire the Mize Law Firm. There's none better.
Holy.
Don't compromise. Call John Mize.
Hey there, I'm Jake, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's new Grilled Spicy Deluxe is that grilled chicken that we all know and love with the grilled marks. It's super juicy. The heat, the cheese, the multi-grain brioche bun, the flavor is just out of this world.
Hey, I'm Amber, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe is the chicken. This is not your traditional spicy chicken sandwich. You get the grilled flavor, seasonings, spices, married all together to this perfect sandwich. It's literally like fireworks in your mouth.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again.
Now that the world keeps turning around.
Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100+ stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
Springtime is here. Are you dealing with sciatica, hip, or knee pain? And if so, is it keeping you from living your best life? We have a team of providers that address your symptoms and treats the source of your pain so you can take control of your health and enjoy life pain-free. For a free consultation, please give us a call at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and now in Sophia. And remember, take care of yourself. You deserve it.
FCA has incredible impact on coaches, the teams, the players, and the community as well.
It's changed our lives. It's changed mine as a husband, as a father, and as a coach.
It does make an impact on our lives.
FCA has become a full circle in our lives.
People from all different kinds of backgrounds.
If all we're going to be is a coach that happens to be a Christian, I think it's more important to be a Christian that happens to be a coach.
Back inside the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, we're at halftime in this Class AAA Region 3 Section 1 semifinal. And right now, number 1 seed, the Shady Spring Tigers, leading number 4 seed, Pikeview Panthers, 26-14. Coach, at second quarter, what can you say about it? Shady outscored Pikeview 10-2. The Panthers did not score for the first 7 minutes and 45 seconds of the period.
Yeah, when you go that long without scoring and you turn the ball over at such a high rate, they're lucky to only be down 12. And, if you look at Shady, Amar Maxwell had 9 points in 7 minutes. That's who they're leaving open. So he said, heck, I'll just knock it down. They're doing a good job against the big 3. Todd Duncan has 2, Braden Chapman 4, and Cole Chapman 2. So, they've held them to 10 points. So that's a tremendous job. They've held Shady to 26 points. So Pikeview's done a good job on the defensive end. but they just haven't been able to get any semblance of offense going. When you have so many turnovers, I think 15 turnovers and 14 points. Now, they can make some adjustments at halftime and just start taking care of the ball better, and they'd have an opportunity to get right back in this game.
It was a 4-point game after one, 16-12. But again, the Shady Spring Tigers come out and outscore Pikeview 10-2 in that second quarter to build a 12-point lead at the break. We'll come back in just a moment, go over our stats when we return. It's Shady 26, Pikeview 14. You are watching high school basketball and video productions.
Northside, where everybody rides. Northside Chevrolet Buick GMC Route 19 in Summersville on Northside Drive. Brand new professional grade GMCs for less, including ready for work heavy duties, Chevy Silverados, Equinox, and more at Northside. A new generation of luxury is here. Experience the new Buick at Northside Chevrolet Buick GMC Route 19 in Summersville. Browse our enormous inventory now at northsidewv.net.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again.
Now that the world keeps turning around.
Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100+ stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
Hey, my name is Joseph, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is they're so good. Every single time you bite into that nugget, and it's just so crispy, but somehow juicy, that perfect balance. And then if you just grab a couple sauces, you're going to be in heaven.
Hey, I'm Chambray, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is how rich and cheesy it is. I just scoop the crispy top, and it's so good. It's so homey. It's like, wow, thank you. I needed that.
Back to Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center halftime. Shady leading Pikeview 26-14. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the scoring here in the first half. First for Pikeview, Kobe Taylor with 4 points, Dylan Blake with 4, Jacob Colston has 3, and David Thomas has 3 for the Panthers. Shady Spring is led by Amar Maxwell with 9 points, Cameron Manns with 5, Jaden Holstein with 4, Braden Chapman with 4. Todd Duncan and Cole Chapman have 2 points apiece. 15 Pikeview turnovers, the key in the first half. And when we come back, we'll begin the third quarter and talk with Coach Bob Bolin more about that. Shady 26, Pikeview 14, halftime score. We'll return to the Armory. You're watching high school basketball and video productions.
There, I'm Jake, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's new Grilled Spicy Deluxe is that grilled chicken that we all know and love with the grilled marks. It's super juicy. The heat, the cheese, the multi-grain brioche bun, the flavor is just out of this world.
Hey, I'm Amber, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe is the chicken. This is not your traditional spicy chicken sandwich. You get the grilled flavor, seasoning, spices, married all together to this perfect sandwich. It's literally like fireworks in your mouth.
Northside, where everybody rides. Northside Chevrolet Buick GMC Route 19 in Summersville on Northside Drive. Brand new professional grade GMCs for less, including ready for work heavy duties, Chevy Silverados, Equinox, and more at Northside. A new generation of luxury is here. Experience the new Buick at Northside Chevrolet Buick GMC Route 19 in Summersville. Browse our enormous inventory now at northsidewv.net.
FCA has incredible impact on coaches, the teams, the players, and the community as well.
It's changed our lives. It's changed mine as a husband, as a father, and as a coach.
It does make an impact on our lives.
FCA has become a full circle in our lives.
People from all different kinds of backgrounds.
If all we're going to be is a coach that happens to be a Christian, I think it's more important to be a Christian that happens to be a coach.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100+ stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
Back inside to Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. Third quarter set to get underway. Coach, again, 15 turnovers in the first half for Pikeview. If they want to get back into this one, there's no way they can even come close to that in the second half.
You're exactly right. They got to take care of the ball. Got to not give Shady second chance opportunities. That's their two options that they need to do to get back in the game.
Tyler Meadows gives the ball over on the left side and a travel call. And again, the same theme to begin the third quarter that Pikeview had to begin the game.
Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about, but I know one thing, at Greenbrier East, you don't get shrimp cocktail delivered to you at halftime, do you?
I used to. I used to. Kroger and Fairley used to bring it to me at football games.
You can't beat Video Productions, baby. Sam Hall with the shrimp cocktail. All right, back on task.
Sammy saves the day. Inside, the layup shot put up and in by Pikeview, Dylan Blake.
Dylan Blake with a strong move, and that's what, Pikeview scored the first 30 seconds in the third quarter, and it took them 7 minutes and 45 seconds to get a bucket in the second.
Here's Mans left alone in the corner, and he knocks it in.
Even if you're going to play that triangle, you got to get near the shooter. They're really not helping off the dribbles. They're just kind of standing in the lane. Here's Shady with that 1-3-1. See if Pikeview does a little better job of moving the ball.
Colson has it knocked out of bounds by Braden Chapman. He tried to save it and could not hang on in time. There's the three. Look at that replay there from the corner.
Oh, wide open. He could have took a dribble, a deep breath, like shooting a free throw. And Cameron can shoot the basketball.
Pikeview spins down the baseline. Shot no good by Kobe Taylor, and a travel call on Mans.
Yes, he did. Good job getting the rebound. Mans doesn't realize what he did. He slid that pivot foot about 15, 18 inches. Easy call, good call by the referee crew's done a really good job so far.
But let's not tell them that.
Never.
Here's the inbounds. The layup shot good down low by Dylan Blake. And you know what, Coach? Pikeview has outscored Shady 6-2. You got to take it in segments.
Dylan Blake's tough on that low block.
Up the floor now comes Pikeview. A 6-2 run going back to the end of the second quarter is what I meant. I'm sorry.
Got you there, Jeff.
Colson down low, puts it up and in. 8-2 run now, 29-20.
Yeah, I'm almost glad there. A lot of times that's a bailout on that low post when the offensive player does that spin move and the defense tries to flop down. The referees weren't buying it that time. They got to guard him. I mean,
Mans from the elbow scores.
Yeah, even if you're going to guard the other three more heavily than the two that they're not guarding, they have to guard him some. Cameron Mans is going to make shots all day.
Here's Colson. Out front, and the ball is knocked out of bounds.
And I think they got Jacob Colson there going over the back, and they did. Jacob Colson with Cole Chapman doing a good job on the box out. Let's see what they're going to do here. I mean, Shady really doesn't have to run much. Cameron Mans is hitting shots. They're going to run their normal offense against this. Cameron Mans is going to set an inside ball pick, and if he pops, he's wide open.
Got a little push out front there, called by veteran referee John Mills. Call goes on Kobe Taylor. That's going to be his second.
Yeah, that's one thing. When you have an experienced point guard like Cole Chapman, his job is to find a balance and rhythm for his team. And look, Cameron Mans is just having a field day.
Boy, he knocks that one down, too. He's got a dozen, Coach.
Oh, yeah, and you got to give Cole Chapman, Braden Chapman, Todd Duncan a lot of credit. They're not worried about their points. They're going to the open man. And I'll tell you this, the go-to guy for Shady is the open man, and they're doing that.
Colson down low, and he'll draw the foul. Oh, he goes down holding his knee.
Yeah, he went down hard there.
He gets up. I think he's going to be okay.
Yeah.
They'll get Holstein on that foul. Here's the replay.
Yeah, just landed awkwardly on that right knee. We'll see how he runs back after these free throws.
Knocks in the first one. He's got 6 in the game. Colson hit them both.
Yeah, he's limping going back, not moving very well. Okay, Shady's going to get into there. Ball pick up the top by Holstein.
Long three right in front of us is no good by Todd Duncan. Rebound comes down to Pikeview and slapped away. Here's Duncan, a floater, no good. Rebound to Pennington of Pikeview. His pass is knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of Shady doing a good job, having active hands, being able to get hands on the ball, and then Pikeview just kicking it and throwing it all over the gym. I think it's a combination of both, which has led to 17 turnovers, which is unheard of in such a low score. 18 turnovers.
Wow.
Can't even count them fast enough. That was great defense by Cole Chapman.
Braden Chapman lays it up and ends.
Great pass to his brother Braden for the bucket.
35-22 now. Under 4.5 to go in the third. 13-point lead for Shady.
And now that's great defense there.
A steal by Braden Chapman. Holstein back to Chapman, lays it up, won't go. Holstein follows and scores.
Jaden Holstein not giving up on the play, getting an easy steal, and Holstein attacking, scoring on the stick back.
A 15-point Shady lead. And now, here's Mans. Lead pass off the steal, layup, Duncan is good.
Now Shady's able to turn turnovers into buckets, up 17.
39-22 with 3:46 to go in the third. Timeout on the floor. We'll return. You're watching high school basketball on Video Productions.
Time is here. Are you dealing with sciatica, hip, or knee pain? And if so, is it keeping you from living your best life? We have a team of providers that address your symptoms and treats the source of your pain so you can take control of your health and enjoy life pain-free. For a free consultation, please give us a call at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and now in Sophia. And remember, take care of yourself. You deserve it.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again.
Now that the world keeps turning around.
Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
All right, back to action now. The Pikeview timeout. The Panthers up the floor, down by 17 points. And now a steal. Another steal, I should say, by the Shady defense.
Look at that pass.
Inside to Holstein, he'll score.
Braden Chapman, they're really concentrating on stopping him defensively. He just makes the right play. It's fun to watch kids play basketball when they just want to make the right play and play the game.
In the lane, shot put up and in. This one is Kobe Taylor.
Yeah, Kobe Taylor has a nice little floater in that lane. He's demonstrated it many times.
Maxwell for three.
Amari Maxwell just knocking him down. Wide open. That's 20-point lead. Coach Thompson may have to go to a more traditional defense here in a minute.
And another turnover on Pikeview.
And that was a perfect pass by Cameron Lawson. Nice zip on it, and it just went right through the offensive player's hand for turnover number 22. Ooh. Still 2:46 to go. And right here is Amari Maxwell. He said, if you're not going to guard me, now I can shoot it. Now, they're still in the same defense. There's Maxwell again. Why? I don't know why he would do anything else but shoot it. He just hit one.
Here we go. Duncan for a three. They're starting to light it up now, Coach.
Oh, Duncan with a little step back on the defender. Shady up 23.
47-24, another steal. How about Cole Chapman? Layup shot, no. Braden Chapman there to follow and score.
Great job by Shady, never giving up. Braden Chapman, another steal. Look at Cole Chapman making the right play.
Duncan's three is no good. Rebound to Pikeview. Up the floor, they'll save it from going out of bounds underneath, and the rebound comes down to Holstein. Outlet. Braden Chapman, three, yes.
Braden Chapman in transition. He gets that little bounce, he'll knock it down.
It is a 17-2 run. Pikeview tries to answer a three by Cameron Lawson is no good. Here's Cole Chapman, over to Braden Chapman, squares up for a three off the rim, no good. Holstein rebounds, can't get it to fall, but he draws the foul.
Boy, when Shady gets into that running game and starts turning defense into offense, look at Braden Chapman. They don't stop the ball till late. Braden Chapman makes them pay. And boy, what a blitz by the Shady Spring Tigers.
Sure is. Holstein at the line is good. That gives him 9, 53-24. Coach, it was a close game just moments ago. It's almost going to be a 30-point game if he can hit this one.
When Shady can turn defense into offense, which is what they're doing, they're turning turnovers into buckets. They're clicking on all cylinders, 30-point game.
Timeout on the floor for Shady. 1:23 to go in our third quarter. It's a 30-point lead for the Shady Tigers.
Medical is your local medical center that offers a variety of healthcare services, such as family practice, urgent care, women's health, weight loss, and IV therapy. We are accepting new patients. Walk-ins and appointments are available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Saturday appointments are available by request. Call us today to make an appointment at 304-683-2022. Faith Medical at 833 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Sophia.
So what changed? How would you explain your success?
So I finally decided, don't compromise.
So as you can see, even a dummy knows when you've been hurt in a car wreck, don't compromise. Call John Thomas.
Veteran referee crew tonight, John Mills, Jim Cutlip, and Scott Cantley. And Pikeview will inbound here, trailing by 30, 54-24.
They say pressure bursts pipes. I'm not a big fix-it guy, but I think pressure bursts pipes, and boy, did they ever burst. There's another one. My goodness.
Loose on the floor. Maxwell picks it up. Gives it off to Cole Chapman. In the corner to Duncan. Duncan squares for three. Short. Holstein saved it. And it's knocked away. Now Maxwell has it. Over to Cole Chapman for a three. That one won't go. Kobe Taylor with the rebound. Under a minute to go in the third, and they'll throw it away.
That's the same pass right there to Dylan Blake 2 possessions ago. They did the same thing and went right through his hands. I always say that the job of a point guard is to create rhythm and balance for his team, and Cole Chapman does a tremendous job of that. And it's also to keep your shooters happy. He gets the right people the ball. He does a lot of good things.
And this one knocked out by Pikeview. Shady will maintain possession with 36 seconds to go. Going to have a good one in the nightcap. Number 2, West Side against number 3, Independence.
Oh, yeah. That'll be a big one. I'd look for it to be a little closer than this one.
Braden Chapman drives in. I believe Pikeview staff thought they going to get a walking call. Instead, it's a foul here on Gage Damewood.
I like that about Tucker Lambert, one of the assistants. He'll fight you till the end, but that's what a coach's supposed to do. You got to keep fighting for your kids.
Holstein puts it up, misses, gets the rebound, and scores.
Yeah, Jaden Holstein's having a really good game. That's 12 points for him. Another, what you said? Boy, we got that
Gage
monitor
Damewood
with the stats that's showing us that Shady is on a 23-2 run over the last 5 minutes and 47 seconds. 23-2, wow.
Inbound to Shady. They'll hold it for one. Down to 12 seconds to go.
Got the ball in the right player's hands, Cole Chapman.
Here's Braden Chapman.
Look at that pass.
Inside to Holstein. Maxwell for a three, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Boy, Maxwell has been on fire. He says, I may be a freshman, but if you want to leave me open, don't do it.
After three, it's Shady 59, Pikeview 24. You're watching Region 3 sectional basketball action on Video Productions.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Northside, where everybody rides. Northside Chevrolet Buick GMC Route 19 in Summersville on Northside Drive. Brand new professional grade GMCs for less, including ready for work heavy duties, Chevy Silverados, Equinox, and more at Northside. A new generation of luxury is here. Experience the new Buick at Northside Chevrolet Buick GMC Route 19 in Summersville. Browse our enormous inventory now at northsidewv.com.
All right, fourth quarter set to get underway. A 35-point lead, 59-24. Shady in control, and they immediately drive in and score with Cole Chapman.
A little Steph Curry imitation, hanging in the air, finishing. Facial expression never changes. Boy, they're just fun to watch play. Cole Chapman just plays the game the way it's supposed to be played. And when you have a point guard doing that, usually everybody else falls right in line.
Here's Pikeview with it. Dylan Blake. Over to Cameron Lawson. Now to Damewood. And we got a whistle blown. What do we got here? Got an injured Shady player. That is Duncan. And he is off the floor down underneath the scoreboard here. Coach, our camera can't see it, but Coach Ronnie Olson's going to come over to attend to his player. Maybe we got it on replay here.
Yeah, we do. Well, he was just popping out. We may have to take another look at that. if you can. You know, he's under there. Oh, got an elbow right in the throat. And you see Kobe Taylor going to check on him. I don't know if doesn't look to be on purpose. Kobe Taylor's over there checking on him now. In the college game, you would go to the monitor. You would see contact above the shoulders, and it would be an automatic flagrant 2.
Right.
Where you get 2 free throws and the ball. But they don't have the opportunity to go to the monitor. And like I said, I don't think it was I think Taylor was trying to post up and create his position and had his elbows high, but he did connect right with Todd Duncan's throat. And Todd Duncan's a pretty tough kid. I believe you can get him a little drink of water, but I'll tell you, it doesn't look real comfortable. And he took a shot. He took a shot right to the throat.
I tell you what, the way this game's going, I think he could probably squeeze 9 in here after the game.
Yeah, he'd shake that off, and the state champion. It looks like he's
he's in some pain.
Yeah, I think so.
7:10 to go, 61-24. Colson pulls it out on the wing. Out front to Damewood. Underneath, layup shot good for Pikeview. It's Dylan Blake. He's got 10. That stopped a 19-0 run, and then just that quickly, the Tigers answer.
Was that Devin Aragoni, 15?
I believe so.
I think we missed who got the bucket, but that's Devin Aragoni in there.
(63-26) the score.
Okay, that was Jaden Holstein on the last bucket. Aragoni just checked into the game.
Inbound for Pikeview. Thanks to our producer, Robbie Mounts, for the information.
He doesn't miss anything.
Panthers with it. Here's Blake. Out front. Left wing to Taylor. Taylor thought about a 3, drives in, fires from the baseline. It's no good. Rebound down low to Lawson. He'll fire and score.
Cameron Lawson, the 5'8 junior with the stick back.
And Shady drives through the defense and scores. Cole Chapman.
Cole Chapman didn't let the contact bother him. I don't know what does bother him. Doesn't cry for the foul. He got bumped 3 times there. Doesn't cry, just plays ball.
Colson for a 3. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Braden Chapman. Tipped out by Holstein. Chapman, no look to Holstein down the lane. In the corner. Here's a 3-ball put up by Aragoni. It's no good. Pikeview with a rebound. Cross court, left side 3 put up. That one missed by Lawson. A rebound put back up and in. That is Pikeview's Dylan Blake. 65-30 now with 5 minutes to go. Mans drives in, ball stripped away. Here comes Pikeview. Mans has been productive, Coach, but we haven't seen him out on the floor a lot. Gotten some early foul trouble.
Yeah, don't be surprised if Ronnie Olsen gets a timeout here. Even though he's up 33, doesn't like the way the game's going. He's getting ready for the championship game now.
Braden Chapman drives and draws the foul.
Yeah. They're kicking the offensive rebound. Good play by Cameron Lawson with the stick back. Thanks to Chris Davis for the sponsorship of all of our tremendous instant replays.
Line to the left, it is Braden Chapman. 4:28 to go. And that one does not fall.
Feels like they opened the door down there, doesn't it, Jeff? Awful cold in this
You think
building.
open the door, win. like last night.
Yeah, it is chilly in here. And we always like a nice hot gym and get a sweat going, and awful chilly in here this evening.
Chapman makes 1 out of 2 at 66-32. .420 to go. Shot put up in the lane. That one missed by Damewood. Damewood gets his rebound back, gives it to Lawson. Baseline shot, no good. Braden Chapman now. Up to Cole Chapman.
Look at that play.
Out front. 3-ball out top, no good. Rebound to Pikeview. Here's Blake. Takes it all the way, lays it up, won't fall. Out of bounds on the rebound. Shady basketball.
And Blake, great hustle. Boy, he went strong to the basket. That should have rolled in for the young fella. Didn't, and Blake tried to come in from out of bounds, as Ronnie Olson does call a timeout.
Comes with 3:51 to go. 30-second timeout.
And, you know, I know sometimes people don't understand that. They're like, well, he's up 34. Why'd he call a timeout? He's getting ready for the championship game. And I know it sounds harsh. You can't worry about the other team's feelings. I mean, all you got to worry about as a coach is your team. And he thought his team needed a timeout. And I think they did too. They were getting sloppy. And if you're going to go anywhere and have a chance to win a state championship, you can't get sloppy. So I don't blame him one bit for the timeout. And if they don't clean it up, I call another one. And if it upsets somebody, so be it.
Whatever he's doing right now, it's working.
Oh, yeah.
You're up by 34 points.
Right. But they, you know, Pikeview's been on a little run, and they got a few stickbacks, and your kids have to play hard all the time. And they slowed down a little bit, and he reminded them what got them this big lead.
Here's Maxwell.
Well, now Pikeview's back to a traditional man-to-man. They're not going to leave Maxwell open anymore after he's torched the nets tonight.
Now to Cole Chapman. On the right side, Mans fires an air ball. It's out of bounds to Pikeview with 3:24 to go.
Yeah, now Shady has to realize, hey, they're back in their normal man. Let's get our big three involved. Yeah. I mean, the big three got everybody else involved when they were playing a junk defense. Now it's time to give Cole Chapman the ball, let him create shots for his teammates, and leave feeling good about yourself. That was
and the 3-ball put up.
Ryan Pennington's had a few go in and out tonight, able to knock that one down. Now Todd Duncan with a nice little mid-range J.
Good to see him back in the game, Coach.
Oh, yeah.
68-35 now. Under 3 to play.
He didn't take a driver to the neck. He only took a putter to the neck. He's fine.
Down low, they'll call the offensive foul on Cameron Lawson.
And you look at the Shady bench. Every single kid clapping. Now, right there, there's something to build on when you're up by this many points and you take a charge. And that's a young freshman taking that charge, so he's learning to play the game the right way. About that time to get some of these guys a little PT that's been in that gym working hard, and probably for both teams, I would think.
Yeah.
Especially Shady.
Cole Chapman over to Duncan. Now to Maxwell. Over to Mans. Inside Holstein. Fade away in the lane. No good. Rebound comes down to Colson. 2.5 to go. 3-ball from the corner for Pikeview. That one missed by Taylor. The rebound to Damewood. Feeds it inside. The shot put up and a foul called on Holstein.
And as we speak, here goes Shady clearing the bench.
Foul shot up and in there for Pikeview's Dylan Blake. He's been the brightest spot tonight in double figures with 13 points. And Coach Ronnie Olson's going to clear the bench here, Bob.
Oh, yes, he is. These guys have been working hard at practice. Got some subs in the game here, and You know, 223, that's good minutes. I mean, that's good minutes for these young fellas. They played a lot of JV ball this year. You got Latrell Harrison out there. You got Gavin Davis. These kids had a very successful JV season, and you put them out there with Cole Chapman, and they'll run the offense just like the good pass.
Inside, here's the shot put up down low by Hairston. It's no good. Shady will rebound. A three ball put up out front. That one is short. Missed by Davis. It'll be out of bounds to Pikeview with 2:03 to play.
You know what? It's hard to come in this game cold as it is in here. It's about 62, and you've been sitting there a while. Awful hard to come in there. But here was the Shady players making the right play, doing a good job and not getting it done. And we got some substitutes in for Pikeview too. So these guys getting to end their season on the court. Oh, good shot. And
they call the blocking foul against Pikeview. That'll go. I'm sorry, on Shady.
Yeah, and 21 not on our roster here.
A.J. Lett.
Oh, A.J. Lett, okay. He was a teammate of the young Chapmans at Cranberry Elementary. I remember that name. And I have to say this. That was a game management call. That was a charge.
Okay.
He took it, had charge in the dictionary, and the best referee in the country, Mike Eads, used to do that to our guys, and I would come by, and I would be so mad, and I'd be saying, these guys practice hard too. They deserve – that's a charge. Wasn't that a charge? And he'd say, game management, baby. Game management. So Lett did a really good job defensively taking the charge, and it definitely was.
All right, Colson hits the first. Second one, no good. Rebound to Hairston. 30-point lead, 68-38 with 1:45 to go. Here's Maxwell. He carried the basketball. Got that dribble got a little high on him there, Bob.
Yes, it did. Shady with a lot of young players on the court right now. You know, this will be the future Shady Spring Tigers. A lot of freshmen and sophomore on the court right now.
They got a lot of sophomores that already played.
Yeah, they do. You're exactly right. Except for Aragoni. Now, he is a junior.
Shot missed by Pikeview. Rebound to Shady. Davis up top to Maxwell. 1:15 to play.
Everybody on the bench wanted him to fire it.
Here's a three ball. No good. Rebound comes down to Colson. He'll give it off to Pennington.
Yeah, Braden Chapman was more excited than the guys on the court. Trying to tell him to get the ball. He was wide open.
Three ball out front, missed by Taylor. Shady up the floor, 50 seconds to go. Three ball up, no. That one missed by A.J. Lett. Rebound to Pikeview. Now it's loose again.
Good
Hairston
hustle.
goes down.
That's what you like to see. Boy, both teams, you know, the game is over. It's in check, and both teams diving on the floor, getting the most out of their minutes, and that's good to see out of both of these teams. Coach Colton Thompson getting some of his upperclassmen out of the game right now, and, you know, doing a great job of being a leader, shaking their hands, telling them good season. Get in the gym tomorrow morning at 6 and get ready for the next one.
That's it. Approaching 30 seconds left. That's a missed shot there by Pikeview.
I like David Thomas for Pikeview. I mean, he had a good-looking shot, long, athletic kid. I believe he's going to be a good one for Pikeview. Davis with a nice pull-up J.
And he hit it. Gavin Davis, the freshman.
Gavin Davis. A little cold on that first one coming off the bench. A nice little shot fake. Good mid-range J. Gavin Davis in the scorebook.
Pikeview fires up, no good. Final score, Shady 70, Pikeview 38. As the Tigers improve to 11-2, they'll be coming back here on Wednesday night to play for the sectional championship against the winner of our next contest between Independence and Westside. We'll return. Shady wins it 70-38. You're watching high school basketball and video productions.
When it comes to your injury case, the Mize Law Firm is second to none. What other lawyers, members of both the $1 Million Advocates Club and the nation's 100 top trial lawyers? What other law firm has offices in both Beckley and Lewisburg to serve you? When you've been injured, hire the Mize Law Firm. There's none better.
Holy.
Don't compromise. Call John Mize.
Hey there, I'm Jake, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's new Grilled Spicy Deluxe is that grilled chicken that we all know and love with the grilled marks. It's super juicy. The heat, the cheese, the multi-grain brioche bun, the flavor is just out of this world.
Hey, I'm Amber, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe is the chicken. This is not your traditional spicy chicken sandwich. You get the grilled flavor, seasoning, spices, married all together to this perfect sandwich. It's literally like fireworks in your mouth.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again.
Now that the world keeps turning around.
Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100+ stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
Springtime is here. Are you dealing with sciatica, hip, or knee pain? And if so, is it keeping you from living your best life? We have a team of providers that address your symptoms and treats the source of your pain so you can take control of your health and enjoy life pain-free. For a free consultation, please give us a call at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and now in Sophia. And remember, take care of yourself. You deserve it.
FCA has incredible impact on coaches, the teams, the players, and the community as well.
It's changed our lives. It's changed mine as a husband, as a father, and as a coach.
It does make an impact on our lives.
FCA has become a full circle in our lives.
People from all different kinds of backgrounds.
If all we're going to be is a coach that happens to be a Christian, I think it's more important to be a Christian that happens to be a coach.
Back inside the Beckley-Riley County Convention Center, where Shady Spring has defeated Pikeview by a final score of 70-38. And the Tigers, the number 1 seed in Section 1, Region 3, advance to the title game coming up on Wednesday night, where they will play the winner of our 7:30 contest between number 2 Westside and number 3 Independence. Jeff Campbell, Coach Bob Bolin back here in Beckley. And Coach, we talked about at halftime how turnovers had been an issue for the Pikeview Panthers. At halftime, it was a 12-point lead, 26-14 for Shady. Pikeview had 15 turnovers in the first half. They finished with 30 in the game.
Well, I think you said they can't have 15 turnovers again this half, and they did. And when you take those 15 turnovers, the first half, Shady didn't capitalize. Shady scored 24 points the first half. Didn't capitalize on those turnovers, but then the second half, Shady was able to score 46 points, and they scored 34 points off of turnovers when you compare that to Pikeview only getting 7 points off of turnovers. So there's the difference in the game. Shady shared the ball, had multiple players in double figures, and they were able to turn defense into offense, and that closed the door for the Pikeview Panthers.
Let's run down some of the scoring here in the game. First for Pikeview, which ends its season at 5-12. Kobe Taylor with 6 points, Cameron Lawson with 4, Ryan Pennington with 3. Dylan Blake, the star of the game for the Pikeview Panthers, with 14 points. Jacob Colson had 8. David Thomas had 3. Pikeview shooting 15 of 47 from the field, but only 2 of 19 from three-point range. in the contest tonight. Shady Spring, they're scoring tonight. Braden Chapman with 12, Amar Maxwell with 15, and that's coming off the bench with that 15 points. Todd Duncan with 7, Gavin Davis with 2, Cole Chapman had 8, Jaden Holstein, another strong performance with 14, Cameron Mans with 12 points for the Shady Tigers. They shoot 28 of 68. That's 41%. They hit 9 of 33 shots from long range, Coach. 27%, 5 of 7 at the line in the contest. They out-rebounded, I should say, by Pikeview, 40-32. But when you're shooting away that Shady did, when Pikeview gives you up that many turnovers, it's going to lead to some success, and it did tonight for Shady.
Oh, yes, it did, Jeff. And, you know, the advantage of being the number 1 seed, and, I used to hate that when somebody tried to make the number 1 seed play the second game of the night.
Right.
I mean, even though it's 7:30 should be the primetime game, no. Ronnie Olson chose to play the 5 o'clock game, which is very smart. Now he knows he's playing the next night. He gets to set up here and scout this team. It's really hard to scout before you play because you're worried about your opponent. So now he gets to relax, sit up there, scout this next game, see who his opponent will be for the championship.
And your team can watch the game and enjoy it and look from a scouting standpoint too.
Exactly, yes.
So, again, our final score here, Shady Spring defeats Pikeview 70-38. So that'll wrap it up from here. Our executive producer of video productions is Butch Mounts. Today's game was produced by Robbie Mounts. Andrew Boland is our cameraman. That'll wrap it up from here. We'll be back at 7:30 tonight for the second game as number 2 West Side taking on number 3 Independence. For Coach Bob Boland, this is Jeff Campbell saying so long from the Armory.